Welcome back to the couch. We saved you a seat. My name is Luke.
And I'm Emily. Hi. We are tonight diving into the end of this baby little Christmas story. My favorite of the Christmas stories, A Court of Frost and Starlight. That's not true at all, actually, but welcome. It's chapters 22 through the end of A Court of Frost and Starlight by SarahJMaas.
And if this is the first time that you're joining us, just know that we do this occasionally, once or twice, maybe 3 times a week. And what we do is react to sections of this series of books so far. I don't read this kind of stuff. This one right here is our guide, the Smut Oracle, the one, the only. Her name is also Emily. She is taking us through these book series. This is our 4th book, obviously. If you know, you know. And we got a lot of exciting things to talk about. I'm going to throw it to her so she can give us a quick recap of what happens in 22 through 28 before we get started. Emily, take it away.
Right on. So, first of all, Liz, can you hear me on the TikTok? She said that she couldn't hear me.
What?
So, can you hear me on TikTok right now or no? Looks like a no.
Did I mute it? Did I? No, I'm good.
No, they just can't hear me on the TikTok at the moment. Oh, well. So, here we go. We have A Court of Frost and Starlight, chapters 22 to the end. These chapters open with the solstice gift to all of us. Rhys finally making good on the promise to take Feyre darling against the wall of the cabin. And he always keeps his promises. Before that, we find out that Rhys's mother made all of Feyre's dresses, which is rude because now we're emotional. And Feyre's solstice gift to Rhys, the green light to go ahead and put a baby in her. It may take a while, but we will all gladly enjoy reading about the practice. After multiple enthusiastic practice rounds, Rhys takes Feyre to a crumbling estate along the Sidra and gives her her real solstice gift, a place to rebuild, to make her own home for them and their future family. Cute, devastating, expensive. Chapter 23, after all of that, Rhys goes directly to Tamlin because timing is a choice. He tells him Summer Court will help secure Spring's borders, and Tamlin is in absolute shambles. And even Rhys is like, eat something, bro, and get it together, which is honestly more mercy than I would have offered him. Chapter 24, Moore's POV, and I'm sorry, but Miss Truth is lying. She's been secretly maintaining a private estate for 300 years and just never told anybody. And there's some weird, dark presence in the woods that even she's like, nope, suspicious. Noted. Chapter 25, Feyre goes to buy the art studio and the family just gives in to her and tells her to donate the money instead, which she does because she's in her healing through art era. Chapter 26, Rhys, Cassian, and Azriel check in with the Illyrian camps. The girls are training, which we love, but the camps are grumbling, which we do not. That's going to be a whole problem, probably for another book. Chapter 27, Time Jump. Feyre opens her first art class for the kiddos, which is adorable and soft and feels like actual healing. And then chapter 28, we end with Rhys PC showing up, and they have a quiet moment together, and for once, everything isn't actively falling apart. They know more is coming, we know, but they also know they'll handle it as they always do together. So these chapters are long-awaited cabin payoff, baby making permission slips, Rhys making questionable post-coital life choices, more being shady, political tension simmering, and a soft little exhale before the next storm of a book hits. So, Luke, are you ready?
Oh, yeah. No one comes to the kitchen couch for the food, Emily. Let's hit it. He did it. He finally did it.
He did it. They did it.
Rhys finally became cool to me. It took 4 books and a great sex scene, and it finally happened. I'll tell you, it was almost there. It had almost climaxed in my dome, and then
climaxed in your dome.
And then the first line of chapter 23, that sex had destroyed me, and I was just like, that's my dog. That's my dog. And that's when it happened. So.
Oh, yeah. I'm so glad.
It was right then. It took so long, which is, how people like me and Rhys deal with things. We take a long time to do things. We're experts at coming in late. It was that first chapter was awesome. Actually, I think it's my favorite chapter of the book. I don't really give a shit about the sexy stuff, even though the sexy stuff was pretty hot. But for me, it meant so much more about the dresses. It meant so much more about. It made me forget about Nesta and my brain dealing with either poor writing or just like we are supposed to hate that chick. One of the two, either way, I hate that chick, right? So like these last 4-6 chapters really came through in the clutch for me. Phenomenal setup, I guess, for the next book. And a really, really classy, let's have dream scene scenario sex and let's have regular sex kind of stuff, which I think is beautiful and it's awesome. And birthday sex. The more stuff is weird. But it does make me like her a lot more, unironically. Does that make sense?
Makes you what? Ironically? Unironically?
Unironically, I like her more, even though like she's not fulfilling her truth, which is truth.
Right.
Because she got secrets on secrets.
She
like,
does.
She's gonna be like, "Oh, Feyre, I forgot to tell you." She's gonna be like, "What is it?" It's like, "I haven't paid my taxes in 30 years." Or Feyre's gonna be like, "No." Or something, or like, "Oh, Feyre, I forgot to tell you. What is it? I have an 11th toe." It's like, why'd you even lie about that? You didn't even need to lie about this one. Like, what are you doing? It's interesting. God. It's interesting though that Nesta and Moore are dealing with trauma in a very similar fashion.
Yeah.
Yeah, I find that to be super fascinating because they couldn't be further from alike in a lot of scenarios, and then it turns out they're probably the most alike of any of the characters. In terms of their timeline, they're just in different places in their timeline.
Okay.
So I find that to be kind of super fascinating, right? Moore's trauma is so much on the nose, for lack of a better phrasing. Nessa's is deep-seated and has been going on for quite a long time. She makes excuses for herself and no one else. It's a sad state of affairs. Here, the final thing on the cake for Rhys for me,
yes,
was the Tamlin conversation. He did to Tamlin what I mentioned Feyre didn't do to Nesta. Right? We talked about it at length, where I was like, you don't give her a timetable. You just tell her, this is paid for. We'll see you at the next gathering.
Right.
And that's it. Yeah. You just let her go.
Yeah.
And if she doesn't show up, you show up at her house like you did before. And you said, hey, there's people who love you. There's no timetable to this. This isn't prison. You're not stuck here. But we don't want you to go. So you're not locked in. Like, we're not saying, oh, you have 3 months to stay here and you can't go anywhere else. You can go to other places. You can go do shit. We don't care. But for the next, but it's paid for. Get out of here. We'll see you at the next thing. We'll let you know. We promise. Right? You're loved. Tamlin did that. I mean, excuse me. He fucking Rhys did the same thing for Tamlin. He did that exact thing. He didn't put a timetable on it. He was just like, buddy, what we talk about cannot be dragged into other people's relationships. Fucking eat something, dude. We have problems and beef. So be it.
Yeah.
But we get to deal with each other, and that's a fact. So, the little flexes of power, by the way, guy versus girl methods of handling friends with depression. I think it's actually a difference in family dynamic, personally. because I deal with my brothers differently. But you might be right. Liz said a guy versus girls method of handling the friend versus with depression situation. But I'm also a different kind of empathetic than a lot of people. So
I'd say that's probably true.
It's a different thing. But Tamlin got the treatment I wish Nesta had gotten. And I think Nesta would have responded to that treatment a little different. The rest of it was fine. It was okay, but those 3 chapters were... I'm sure you're going to say something. Oh, do you remember that thing? I'm like, oh, yeah, that was dope. Yeah. Oh, I do feel bad for Cassian, too.
Oh, yeah?
Well, he doesn't deserve to feel the way that he feels.
No. But...
he also put himself there. But he doesn't deserve it.
I was like, well... I was like, hold on. What do I say? How do I feel about that? Let me think about it.
It's like, it's kind of like if you're doing something wrong, but there's no evidence of you doing something wrong, or you still doing something wrong. It's like, yeah, buddy, you're still doing something wrong.
Yeah.
If you get in trouble for something else, it's like, did you deserve to get in trouble for something else? Not necessarily, but were you doing something wrong to begin with? Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's about where I'm at with these. What are your thoughts on my thoughts? So sorry. And the fucking painting bullshit. Don't care.
I knew we'd get there. It's okay.
Yeah. I forgot how much I was like, this is such horseshit. There was actually a point in there where they talk about, I do like that they got the studio. I like that they had this manor, this house. I think it's really cool. That there is a young boy who's like a rebel who is kind of trying to take over as the leader of the Illyrians. I think that's a cool little plot point that we're going to see murmurs of in the future, I'm sure. The studio stuff is cool. Teaching the kids how to paint. All right. That's girl shit to me. Which is fine. I mean, it's fun girl shit. It's not bad girl shit. It's not like I'm going to put ranch on it.
No. First of all, ranch is delicious. How dare you?
That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. Point proven.
But fine, whatever.
Point proven.
So, I guess my thoughts on your thoughts are, I'm glad that after all this time, it only took 3.5 books to finally get you to see the light on Rhys PC. So at least welcome to the party. I'm glad you're here.
This is the most genuine version of Rhys we've gotten.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he can kind of like chill out because he's not having to worry about like the world falling all around him right now.
I'm talking about like the acting out stuff. Like we don't get any of the acting out bullshit. We don't get any of the posturing, the peacock.
Right. We haven't had to because we're in peacetime. It's like, I feel like he feels like he has to do that when things are bad.
But he did that in the Christmas scene. In the gift giving scene. Like there was some posturing in that, some goofy stuff. That's like, oh, this is just Rhys. It's like, okay. Oh.
Well, I kind of like it. I like it when he postures. I like it when he's cocky. I like it when he's a little bit of an asshole. It's like
that stuff I like. I'm talking about like I don't know. There's just like certain ways he approaches things that it's just like, okay, this is the show. This isn't. This is for everyone. This isn't for the reader.
But I feel like he's always after they finally got together because enemies to lovers will there, won't they, for quite some time. But after they finally got together, I feel like when they're alone, he doesn't do that though. He's never done that. Like I feel like she's the only place that he can really just exhale and not have to feel like he has to posture and peacock. Like he can just be entirely himself.
True. And we've gone through so much of the content in the last 3 or 4 months that we forget he was putting on a show for everyone for a long time.
Right. And
like other high lords, everyone. Yeah.
Meg's in the chat and she says people like the dynamic of him being an asshole to everyone but her. And that is a trope. Like that is for sure a romance trope of like he hates everyone but her.
I do that.
He's a total asshole to everyone, but not to her.
No. Let me rephrase. God, I'm an asshole to everyone also, but not in the same way. I think a lot of guys do it too. I think it's kind of it's often way too subtle. But like the people that I am attracted to, or I have I'll treat them different. Like, we both know of the scenario I'm talking about. Like that person
Yeah.
gets a different treatment, from me.
Yeah.
Like that person gets grace. That person gets
Right.
thoughtfulness. It's just different, and not everybody
Right.
does. Or
I get
those
it.
people. Let's say those people.
Those people. But no, that's definitely a trope. I do love that. I mean, that's also why you get like romance novels about morally gray, really like bad men, like mafia bosses and things like that, who are like, criminals and horrible people, but man, he loves her.
Yeah, he loves her. He loves her a long time.
He loves her a long time. So let's get into it. Chapter 22. It's after the Christmas party, and he winnows them into the cabin, which is like the first time that we've been able to winnow straight into there. And all of a sudden it's like, oh, hello. What are we doing here? What's up? And he's like, I believe I promised you a wall at some point. And then I have not reread this since the beginning. And rereading it tonight, I was like, I forgot how good this was. I forgot how good the payoff finally was, because they've been talking about it for a while,
I
and
think
it
this is
was
my
worth it.
favorite. It's
It
my
was worth
favorite.
it.
It's my favorite sex scene in all of the books. Is this one, and I'm not. I think that might
Yeah.
be recency bias. It just might be hot.
No, it's so good, and it's my favorite as well. Now officially, having reread it, it is my favorite as well. And I think it's because there's no like other than the mind speak thing, which is nice. Like that's really cool. I wish I could do that. In a way I don't. But I do like that, like he could like show her what he sees in that situation and kind of like make it an even more intimate situation.
Buddy.
I also love that other than like the mind stuff, like nothing really magical was happening. It was just like them together, which I really enjoyed.
So I want to talk about the POV thing.
Okay.
I can't tell you how many times I've said out loud, I wish you could see what I'm seeing right now.
Yeah.
I've said that out loud multiple times.
Yeah, I've heard it said.
Yes. We talked about the mind fucking.
Yeah.
We've talked about that for months.
Right.
Like I was kind of waiting for this moment.
Right.
And it paid off well. I almost said paid off hard. It paid off well. Buddy. And then they just, I mean, he's so intimate.
Yeah. Okay, this is Chef's kiss talking her through it. Like this is what I wish every man knew. Like just talking about his feelings while he's inside of her. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Like that is the goal. That's all we need.
Oh yeah.
And it's just execution 12 out of 10.
Paint me a
so
picture.
Well done.
Paint me a picture. Yeah. SarahJMaas crushed this scene. How do I say this? I think it's gonna be tough to top this one. God, I'm hitting you with all the innuendos. That's just every single one of them. It's gonna be difficult to top this one. I was gonna make a reference to other things that you can't. Sometimes you can't top it, but
sometimes you top from the bottom. It's fine. But sorry.
Yeah. No. Sometimes you top from the front, but against the wall.
Sometimes. It's great.
Sometimes you top from the front, but in sky.
Yeah.
And it's not as hot. It's hilarious.
That's hilarious. No, it's a good stuff. It's a good deal. But then we also find out about his so his mom was a seamstress before she met his dad, and then she just continued like making dresses because she loved it. And so
Yeah.
she made dresses that Feyre has been wearing, not knowing where they came from. So what were your thoughts on that?
I as a companion piece to the intimacy, unbelievable.
I think, hold on,
Yeah, I think you're
maybe
back.
not.
Meg hit you with a. I fully agree with Emily. Um,
There I
the as a companion piece to the intimacy,
Mhm.
it's gorgeous. It's like you talk about chef's kiss. That's chef's kiss. I think the dresses part is really
Yeah.
cool. It also mirrors her goofy painting. Um, it's also old school. Are you okay, Emily?
Mhm.
It's
Am I?
also
Yes.
yeah,
Are
sure,
you?
okay, yeah. I'm getting that, like sometimes I talk to my mom on the phone and I'm talking about stuff she does not care about, and she's just listening, and I'm like, you gonna chime in? And she's like, yeah, I'm listening. And I'm like, no, you're clearly doing three other things right now and thinking about something else. And then she'd be like, oh, so have you looked for a job today? I'm like, you clearly were not listening at all whatsoever.
You're like,
Um,
okay, that wasn't it.
you literally just did that.
Um,
The
I wasn't meaning to do that. I was in and out for a bit
Yeah, I got
there.
you. Yeah, no,
So
sure,
that's
sure,
why I
sure,
was.
sure. Yeah, okay, sure.
So I was like, am I back? I'm not sure if I'm back yet.
Um, you're back. The
Okay, good.
the coolest part about it is it feels old school.
Yeah.
Like, hey, you know that sourdough that you've been using? It's my mom's kind of thing. I don't know how else to describe it, but
Right. I
do
don't
you
know.
catch what I'm throwing down? Like,
Yeah, no, I do. I think it's really kind of sweet and cute. The other thing that like, I don't know, is probably super specific to me, and to, well, not just to me, but like to other people is I don't know, clothes are kind of weird. Like I made it for your future wife, but like what if your future wife was
fat.
not that size? Right? Like it doesn't feel very it's not size inclusive. It's not inclusive. So like for me it's like ugh, that wouldn't happen for me
Maybe
because dresses don't just randomly get made that fit me.
maybe maybe the mother's a seer. Um,
Maybe.
I'll say I think it's interesting that she knew
Mhm.
my child will have another like a wife character.
Right.
Um, and it very much could have been like, I'm making these dresses for my daughter, and Rhys
Right.
was never told that that was the case
Hmm.
because Rhys had a sister, right?
He did, but
So
I don't know that that was like part of it.
no, I mean you're right. I'm just saying, like from an outsider looking in, it could have literally been.
Yeah.
It could have been like, oh yeah, she made these dresses for you, and it's like, how do you know that she's going to be like 5'6" and 118 pounds? Like,
Right.
what are you talking about? Like,
Right. Right.
okay. Meg said when I was reading, I had the same thought, but also Rhys is rich and could get it altered. He could just magically alter it too.
Mhm.
Rhys is rich.
He is. He's incredibly rich. This
Whoa.
is like all of the best things. It's like a billionaire novel as well as like we got so many tropes in this one. It's great.
My favorite part about Rhys is like he doesn't let the richness phase him.
No,
He's just a regular dude he's like, oh yeah, I guess we can just spend the money. It's fine.
he's just like a regular dude that's, you know, good at just throwing down ridiculous amounts of money on an estate and a house, which is what we find out happens after we have multiple rounds, which I
I
also appreciate. Feyre, way to
oh
go.
yeah, yeah, absolutely. Happy
You're like,
birthday.
If it's a fantasy novel, then yes, let's go again."
Yeah. If it's real life, let's go again. Whatever.
Sure. Well, not every man can do it, so I guess cheers. But we go to this crumbling estate, which is
Ooh.
down by the Sidra.
Depends on who I'm with. But yeah, sorry. That just popped into my mind way late because I don't know who's going to be watching this, but there are some people who provide Yelp reviews who are like,
Wow.
that guy's lying. And there are some people who are providing Yelp reviews who are like, that guy ain't lying.
I don't know that they're watching this, but if they do,
they have a chance to watch it in the future and they'll know.
And if they do, they can throw it in the comments.
Yeah, you know what?
Let them know. I'm tired of hearing about this Yelp review page and it not actually existing. So
where's my little?
I'm just gonna have to start calling.
Let me
start calling them. Be like, do you mind to put some of these actually on the internet, please? Would you please rate his performance?
Yeah.
Because he keeps talking a big talk, and I just need to be sure that we get some, like,
hold on. I'll send a text message.
Oh my God, no.
Hey, no? You don't want it?
I mean, I'm fine with it. Sure. Let's go crazy.
I mean, you know who I'm texting.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, keep going about the thing.
So anyway, we buy a house, an estate that's crumbling down by the river. And that's her actual Christmas present. Although I preferred the getting banged against the wall as the Christmas present myself. But a crumbling house is exciting. Having built a house, though, not as exciting. Guess it could be if I had unlimited funds. It probably, actually, yeah, building my house probably would have been more fun if I was rich. So yeah, let's go with that. Liz is worried that you're only going to text a reviewer that will give him 5 stars.
Sometimes you.
I know the one he's texting. The one he's texting, and I'm pretty sure you're not wrong, Liz.
Hey, sometimes you have to stuff the ballot box.
Stuff the ballot box, eh?
Yeah.
You are really on the innuendos tonight,
sir. It can't be stopped, dude. It can't be stopped.
Innuendos, out your windows, all of them. It's happening. So, okay, so that was basically the end of 22. And then we immediately go into Rhys's POV. Oh, hold on. We got to say the thing about the tattoos.
Can I talk about Can I talk about the house real quick?
Sure. Yeah.
Awesome. Sorry, go ahead.
Cool.
Yeah, it's just really cool.
Yeah. I mean,
like nice. There's a house on top of a hill in my mom's hometown in Andrews, North Carolina, that if you drive through it, there's you drive through town, you take a bend, and then in that bend there's a hill with a house on top, and it's like, oh, is there one of these in every town? Yes, there is one of these in every town. That's that's half a horse day's ride away from every other town where there's one house on top of a hill that is the house. It's the manor. This is it. Anyway, I thought it was cool. It reminded me of home. Anyway.
Yeah, I liked it. She asked him to alter her tattoo. So she's got the eyes on the palms, and she asked him to alter it because it was a cat eye before, and she's like, I would rather it be something a little more meaningful. So she wants the tattoo to match the tattoos on his knees, which is of the sacred mountain with the 3 stars. And he's like, are you sure? Because this is actually sacred and can't be undone. And she's like, I'm not going anywhere, boo. So let's do it.
Correct. Very cool. It's a tattoo. It's dope. I like her tattoos.
I also like her tattoos. So anyway, right after this chapter, we go to Timmy Tams. So we just talked about the sex ruined me. It destroyed me, utterly ruined me. And then the next paragraph, it's as I knocked on the cracked front door of Tamlin's manor, and I was like, jump scare. What are we doing?
I thought that was a mistake in the writing. I reread it 3 times. I was like, what are we doing? What's happening?
I was like, what? Where are we? Why are we here? But yeah, it's broken husk of a shell of a man. And he went and hunted and found his dinner, right? It's an elk sitting on a table, just bleeding out, which is kind of gross. But he's not even cooking it or doing anything. So Rhys like magically skins the animal and kind of like does all the things. Max says he wanted to get a Yelp review from Tamlin. Meg!
Make sure you wasn't imagining things. I get it.
Meg. I don't know you, but I love you. we are friends now, officially on the internet. That's 10 out of 10. Thank you for that comment.
Absolutely.
Anyhow, he's just like a shell and a husk of a guy, and it's basically we just keep hearing it go back to Lucian's words of like, you're gonna need him by the end, so maybe like bury the hatchet a little bit. But he even says to Tamlin, like Tamlin's kind of like spiraling out. He was like, you can waste away and die after we've sorted out this new world of ours. So he's like, I don't want you to think that I care about you, because I don't. I still am kind of okay with you going away for forever, but I do need you to wait a hot second until I'm done with you.
Thanks. I think it's not necessarily like that. I think it's more like, if you choose to stay like this, totally fine. But we got stuff to do. So after we get done with our stuff, just be however you want to be. But sure. I'm out. Like we got stuff to do. But then there's like moments of empowerment also. And then Tamlin asks him, will she ever forgive me? And it's like, buddy, I'm not gonna forgive you. She might, but that ain't me. And that's okay.
Well, he even was like, I mean, it's not like you've forgiven me. And he's like, you've never apologized.
Yeah, what are we even talking about? And then Tamlin's like,
nope.
Yeah, but that's in the past, right? She's like,
no, but like he had the opportunity to be like, oh, yeah, you're right. I'm kind of a fucking asshole. Sorry.
I'm a man-child. And I've been a man-child for far too long, and I'm short-sighted in my thinking. And there's a lot I can repent for, and this being one. I'm sorry for what I did for you two there.
Right. Sure.
Hit him with that.
That was a million years ago. Okay, really, it was like 300, but that was like 300 years ago, and genuinely, that sucked. I shouldn't have done that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, my bad.
My bad. I do feel bad about it. I have regrets. Like that. Simple. Right? Like just simple. But he doesn't do that. He instead is like, well, you know, you wouldn't have forgiven me anyway. Well, we'll never know because you didn't bother to apologize. You dummy dumb. But Liz would like to know who you think. I wonder who this thinks would be, who we would think the High Lord of Spring Court would be if Tamlin. Oh, who Rhys thinks. So sorry. Who Rhys thinks would be the High Lord of Spring if Tamlin went away. And maybe that person would be better than Tamlin?
That's a good question. I'm afraid it would be someone like Eris. Like the oldest child of one of the High Lords would get that seat. Or the second oldest. I don't know. Not necessarily.
I have a crazy theory. You ready for me to give you my my crackpot theory?
Is it the prince in Summer Court?
No.
That's my other one too. Go ahead.
Here's my crackpot theory. My crackpot theory is that it's Lucian. And the reason why, it's not necessarily mine. There are other people on the internet that say this. Like I did not come up with this. But back on Calanmai last year.
Jeez.
I know.
It was a long time ago.
It was. It really was. I mean,
2.5 books ago.
Even Feyre, like talks about how a year ago, things were crazy. But last Calanmai, Tamlin was so upset that Feyre had left or was kidnapped or whatever the heck he was telling himself, that he did not complete the rite on Calanmai. He made Lucian do it, which means Lucian had to do it with Ianthe. Remember that? Yeah. So Calanmai happens other places, but it is really only celebrated or has that like specific magical meaning in Spring Court. And it is the High Lord of Spring's duty to become the hunter and capture and sleep with the maiden.
All right, so
Tamlin didn't do that. Lucian did.
So
And there are some people that believe with folklore and the rules of magic that Lucian is actually technically the High Lord of Spring at this moment.
So Lucian makes for the best political decision as well because he has good relationship with humans.
Mm-hmm.
He has a good relationship with the other High Lords, including
Mm-hmm.
the Night Court.
Right.
He is a bastard, I guess, or whatever. Like and they don't know. He's unwelcome everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Why not? Why not? The people know him. Feyre would be into it. Plus,
Mm-hmm.
we still don't know what like the Spring Court's power is. We know that he could transform. Obviously, he turns into like a wicked beast. But
shapeshifting was Spring, was Tamlin's. So shapeshifting, and then he also had like the wind, the like power of the wind.
Oh, he did do the wind thing in
Yeah.
when they were saving old girl. So
right.
Which one would you want again? And we're not counting the Night Court.
We're not counting Night Court.
No, we know you love the night.
I love the night. For me,
nighttime sharpens, heightens each sensation.
Thank you. Yeah. If I had to pick something that wasn't Daymati powers or Night Court powers, then it would probably be shapeshifting.
Yeah, I'm taking the wind powers also. Anything that has to do with the possibility of flight.
Mm-hmm. Well, shapeshifting, I can just be whatever I want.
I just don't want wings. I just want to be able to like. But you have like in Windows too, so flight is kind of useless. Okay, that was it.
Awesome.
That was it. Yeah, no, probably Lucian. Lucian's a good choice. Any one of the people, they could just make Feyre do it for a while.
Yeah, I don't think that would happen.
The subjects respect her.
They do. Well, there's none left. They all kind of like pieced out. Okay, so then we get into the Morgan chapter. So I just thought it was very interesting that we just keep talking about how Moore's gift is truth and she can't lie and she's blah, blah, blah. I mean, the whole reason why they brought her in front of the human queens was because she was like, you know who I am, you know what my power is, you know what I do. Here's what happened. And then straight up, the first line of chapter 24 is she'd lied to Feyre.
Yeah.
Sort of. Is like the second sentence. But I mean, come on, Miss Truth, what you doing?
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. Why are we hiding from people? Who cares? Get over yourself.
She's had like this estate. And I'm like, okay, but how does no one know? I mean, Rhys maybe doesn't dig around in her head out of respect because they're cousins or whatever. But
Rhys knows. He just doesn't care. It's like the president stuff. It's like, hey, who can we trust? It's like Rhys because he doesn't care.
Right. Well, it says she didn't like telling people and she'd never mentioned it to the others, but she doesn't necessarily say that Rhys doesn't know about it. So I guess fair point on that.
Yeah, and also Azrael for sure knows.
Yeah, I mean, Shadowsinger, one would hope.
One does.
The Spy Master, one would hope that the Spy Master who's obsessed with her would know.
And the greatest gift giver of all time.
Truly.
I think it's interesting that she's got it. My thing about reigniting my love for her more is how she talks about how she loves the city life, but there are times when she needs space. And it reminds me of Christian Bale singing Santa Fe.
Aw, Newsies will always be your thing.
My favorite all-time music theater song.
I know. Bless you. I also like that she's a horse girl.
Yeah, me too. I mean, obviously.
I love that she's a horse girl. It just makes me happy.
Obviously.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I do love that.
Obviously.
I do love it.
She's an absolute weapon. I'm telling you, she's like she's the chick who like you could hang out with, and she's gonna be able to joke with the dudes, but also be a total girl. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. Like I said, she's gonna like drink with you all night and then go with you to Chick-fil-A in the morning in a pair of slippers and sweatpants.
Yeah.
Or tights or whatever. Leggings.
That's what I love about her. Leggings for sure.
Yeah. Probably hit
so what did
Pilates before she goes too, which is awesome.
I wouldn't. I'd be like, that'd take her down and some cool points for me personally. Like,
are you kidding me? No. She's definitely getting after it right before she hits Chick-fil-A. She'll come pick you up with a 30-ounce coffee.
I don't think she's hung over doing it, but yeah.
What were you going to ask me?
The moment in the woods. This was just a moment in the woods. So even in these woods, ancient terrors had been known to emerge. And then we talk about there was a terror in the woods. Yeah. So what did you think?
Well, there's this. There is what Cassian was talking about in the mountains. Mm-hmm. There's just a lot more unknown things. I had only gave it enough thought to think, okay. It's kind of like when we were back in the trilogy series.
Right.
And you were like, oh, the king is not the strongest thing here. Like they've mentioned it now multiple times. There are beings much stronger than the king of Hybern. Okay. Mm-hmm. That means there are things out there. It also tells me that Feyre has not even peaked her powers yet, which is awesome, because right now all she's doing is like parlor tricks. Like she's doing just parlor tricks that each one of the people can do, like goofy parlor tricks.
Right.
Like, oh, right. I can do a few fire things. I can do a few light things. I can do a few darkness things, but I can't do like overbearing supernova kind of stuff. But it's like, oh, we're going to grow. Cool. We're going to get some stuff from Nesta. Cool. Elaine's going to have this weird premonition aura power where she's going to be like, you're having pizza tomorrow night. Like, it's not just that. You know?
Important things.
Yeah, right. It's like, ew, pineapple. Gross. You know, like.
Bless it.
So, I like pineapple on pizza, by the way. I'm actually.
I do too. I have no problem with it.
Let me tell you, you know what I think people screw up? It's with the ham. Ham on pizza is actually gross.
Oh. I usually just put pineapple on pepperoni pizza.
That's what I'm saying. That's actually better. Yeah. You want me to hit you with another one? I'll hit you with another one. You do pineapple, pepperoni, buffalo chicken.
Absolutely not. I'm out.
Oh, right. You don't like good things. I forgot.
Okay.
You don't like tasty things that taste good.
I don't like spicy things unless I'm reading them.
What if I gave you a half gallon of ranch?
Wow. I was going to say, I'm surprised you made it through with a straight face, but you didn't. So
I'll tell you,
no point.
It's my favorite. It's one of my favorite all-time things to drop on people when I'm eating wings with somebody. Because I'm like, they're like, hey, I'll have 12, 20 wings, whatever. I'll have wings. And they're like, okay, cool. We like ranch or blue cheese. I'm like, blue cheese. I'm an adult. I just keep going and I just don't say anything else and like let the other person react to like what? Like he completely throws them off. Yeah.
Liz would just like to say bacon and pineapple, of which I also agree.
Oh yeah, absolutely. There's just something about ham on pizza itself that I find kind of gross. I like ham. It's just on pizza. I'm like slimy
separately.
And
pink. I need it to be a little like crispier for sure.
Yeah.
So the thing that I thought was cool about this like weird thing that we don't know what's going on in the woods.
Into the woods.
Yeah, for sure. Is that it seems to be like it's not just like, oh, there was like this weird feeling I got because like something was there. It's specifically that it's like watching and waiting. And is like cognizant of like what is aware. And she says something in her power whispered not to touch it, not to go near it. So she shot her power out like through the woods to be like, is somebody out there? Like, I feel like there might be somebody creeping up in the woods like that. And her power was like, oh, don't touch that. No.
Her power was like, there are giants in the sky. No, I think it could have been Azrael. It could have
It
You
straight
say
up says
you say
not.
no. It could have been anything.
It says, I don't think so, because it literally says, she still watched that darkness in the thorns as if a shadow had fallen asleep amongst them, not like Asriel's shadows, twining and whispering, something different, something that stared back, watching her in turn.
Well, what do you think it is?
I don't know.
You do know. You've read the
No,
next
I
book?
really don't. I've read the next book, but I don't really know.
There's so many times where you're like, I don't really know. It hasn't even come out yet. What's actually happened? And you lied to my face.
You're right. I'm a really great actress. You're
No,
welcome.
you're just a liar.
I'm
Acting
not
and
a
lying is
liar.
the people who are good actors aren't lying.
You're right. I'm living truthfully under imaginary circumstances for your benefit.
Listen,
Okay.
perspective is perspective. Let's just leave it at that.
Mm-hmm. For your benefit, I am not.
What
Okay.
if she was
See,
like,
Meg even says, I've read 2 and I don't know.
well,
Thank you, Meg. Thank you, Meg, for backing me up.
girl power, good job. They were trying.
Although,
huh?
Liz thinks it's Bryaxis.
Oh yeah,
I genuinely don't know.
I figured Bryaxis would be solved in the next book. Like they'd just be like, oh yeah, we got her back. Got her back.
Yes, or say Bryaxis is a girl. Scariest thing in all of Prithian, straight up a girl.
The embodiment of fear, I think, is what it was called. How do you extend truth powers?
I don't know. I never know what Mor's powers are. And unfortunately, if it really is truth, if truth is like her only power, it's dumb. It's a dumb situation.
Because it doesn't work.
It's freaking like Wonder Woman with like the lasso of truth. I don't care. Like, give her something better than that. So we'll see.
Do you think it looks like do you think it looks like you think when they have powers, you think it looks like this? Hold on, let me share my screen.
Oh, sorry, TikTokers. I don't know that you'll get to see it.
You don't?
Yeah, you won't.
Do you think it looks like this? The Goku
like
aura?
The guy from Dragon Ball Z?
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, just her truth
like
radiating power.
Yeah, is it just like white oozing from her like this, like a flame?
No,
like
I feel like that's more like Feyre's light situation. Like when she's using her light powers, or when she's like, mostly when she's arriving with Rhys, she kind of gets all glowy and ethereal.
What? You said arriving? Get over yourself. What the hell's wrong with you?
Because sometimes you have to say the things that don't get you kicked off the TikTok. We already got kicked off TikTok last time. We got banned for like 4 days.
She peaks early, and I think that's cool.
It's because she peaks multiple times.
That's not a problem. I'm saying it's cool. Like she peaks early.
No.
This last time she peaked real early. She just
well, if you are lucky enough to be able to peak multiple times, then yeah, early and often.
Yeah. I support that notion as much as physically possible.
Because if you happen to be one of those people, then you know that the first one's not the best. The third one is the best. Yeah, there's 3. We're going for the third.
There's a time and a place. And usually like the third one lasts like 3 to 5 minutes, sometimes 8 minutes, give or take.
No, I'm not talking about that, but sure.
Wait, are you talking about me or you?
I'm talking about me. I mean, women.
That's what I'm talking about. Sometimes the third one lasts 3 to 5 minutes. It lasts a lot longer.
I'm not entirely sure we're talking about the same thing now, but okay.
Okay. Talking about peaking.
Peaking.
Talking about.
But not peaking.
Talking about. Well, maybe. Maybe you just took your whole face right in there.
I'm sorry. This is bleeding into a conversation I had earlier. Okay.
I don't think there's no answer from my phone a friend yet, so.
Oh, I guess that's 0 stars on the Yelp review. Meg says maybe she makes other people tell the truth in front of her. Yeah, maybe she's like a lie detector test or something.
No, I think truth is just bullshit.
It's a stupid power. I also have a crazy theory about more, but Meg, I'll just message you later.
What's your crazy theory? No,
I can't tell you. You haven't read other book series. I can't tell you. So can't.
What if more
Sorry.
ends up with the science chick? I think it'd be awesome.
The science chick?
Yeah, she showed up for one half chapter and she was like, I developed all
Oh.
this tech. She's like the Tony Stark of fairies.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Cool.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
I think that would
yeah.
be dope if they were just like, Moore's like, I'm a cool hot chick. And this chick's like, I'm a smart hot chick. And they get together and they make cool, smart, hot sex.
Yeah. I'm excited about you getting into the third one for other reasons, for lots of reasons.
The third one.
Or sorry, the next one, the fifth one.
Fifth. Yeah. Hold
The
on one
fifth
second.
one.
Let me grab it.
This thing's a honker. Like, ugh.
That's
I
what she
carried
said.
this around. Yeah, I carried this around to do the tabby things, to check all of our stuff, and so this was in my bag for like 2 days, and I was like, God, books like this are the reason why, like, I always get. This is my shelf trophy. The reason why this spine has never been cracked is because I will never physically read this book. I just won't. It's too big. It hurts my wrist.
As someone who's cracked a bunch of spines, in books, obviously. Jeez.
I mean, you keep talking about your Yelp reviews, so I'm just
buddy. I wish I could. You know how many times I want to name names right now? Like, I just want to be like, I want to call up, and they all have the same first letter sound, which is hilarious.
You got to type.
So. Then there's an M in there. One, not Megan though. God, ew. No offense, Megan's.
We have literally Meg in the chat right now.
I know.
So
Meg doesn't seem like she likes me a lot. So
I think she's still here, so she at least tolerates you.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. She agrees with you quite a bit. So
that's because I am always right.
Whoa! There it is. Meg, you're the best. Everyone catches some, Meg. Everyone catches one. We started. Liz caught one early too, like early. Liz caught a few. Everyone catches.
It's true. It's true. It says, does Luke know any legends around the truth power in anime?
No. It's kind of a new thing to me. If there is any that I don't know, I think most of the anime I grew up on was like for young men.
Okay.
And so I didn't catch a lot of that. A lot of times what you'll have is someone who is diabolically brilliant.
Like me.
To the point where they almost don't act on time. Okay. So where there might be truth in fantasy fairyland, there's it might cross over to this other kind of thing where there's people that are like eidetic memory, unbelievably brilliant, geniuses. They call them geniuses, but it's more than a genius. Personality tropes. And they're usually ones who have a major flaw in other places. Like they're not physically strong enough, or they don't act when they should. They hesitate far too long or something. So that's kind of that truth power. I think it's a clear parallel. Yeah, but that's the only one. The trope that is the most famous is a sidekick. Is a sidekick character who is just as strong as the main character who doesn't get as much love. That's actually the biggest anime trope. What'd she say?
Which is Cassian. So says also, how do we know that Moore isn't manipulating truth as it appears to everyone else?
That's a good point.
Could she possibly be a villain?
That's a good point. I mean, I thought for a long time Rhys was a villain until very recently. It's a good point.
I think that's fair.
Truth is a little bit of it's a little weird. I watched the part of the SarahJMaas interview where she was asked about it. She was like, hey, what is truth? And she was like, I don't know.
It's because
it is a thing.
Next book, the 6th one that's coming out, there's a lot of people are speculating we're gonna get some answers about more.
It could be a lot of like proximity stuff too, like when you're around her, you're living your truth.
Maybe.
But that doesn't make any sense in other ways. I don't
Right.
know. I mean,
Yeah.
we talk often, but maybe not often enough about masking.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, one of my, you know, if I'm in my groove, and I start noticing people masking, I'll start pointing it out to them. Which I'm like, oh, my favorite NPC is here, which is a non-playable character in a video game where they're basically everything
I
they say
know
is
we
scripted.
can't talk about NPCs. I'm traumatized right now. We can't.
You are an NPC in your job.
Excuse me?
I've worked with you. Like, we don't ever talk about stuff. We never talk about our work together. We always goof off about other shit for like an hour. Then for the last 5 minutes, we do NPC bullshit.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
We're all NPCs. Like I don't like when people act out of their NPC role when they start getting weird. I'm like, buddy, I'm just here trying to check out at Trader Joe's. I don't need to. We don't need to do that. But NPCs are awesome and they deserve love too. Why are you traumatized by NPCs? Let's dive in.
Well, because, and no, I haven't finished it before Liz asked. I had to stop it because it made me feel things. I cried yesterday. You know how much I hate that.
Yeah, don't do that ever again.
You know how much I hate that. And I cried over a book called Tomorrow, 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 which I feel like you would fucking love. So I need you to put it on your rotation.
Right.
Because I feel like you would really, really like it. It's about video gamers and people that are making video games. And yeah, something sad happened that involved the embodiment of a non-playable character in real life, and I sobbed hysterically.
I'm sorry to hear that. There's an anime that I think you would like, by the way. I cannot remember the title of it right now. Is she gone? She looks like she's about to take a massive swig.
It says, oops.
There's an anime that I think you would love. That is like fantasy bullshit. That is like the most famous one of its kind, and it's called isekai. Do you know what that is?
I do.
Okay. There's the one that Feyre in that we talked about where you're following. Yeah. Okay. Cool. There's one that is the most famous of all time, and I'm looking for it. It's called Sword Art Online, and
Okay.
it's about a video game system. You put on headgear, covers your eyes and gloves, and you lay in your bed and you like go to sleep and you wake up in that world.
Cool.
And what happens in the first episode is all of the people who logged in on day one get trapped. And if they pull their helmets off, they die.
Uh-oh.
And so it goes through a beautiful love story and this main character who's trying to make their way to the end because they think if they can get to the end, but if they die in the game, they die in real life too. So they build their own like small economy and everything. Right. And it's beautiful. It's not like a screaming anime where they yell at each other in every piece of dialogue. It's really beautiful. And it was like the first of its kind. And I think you'd like it. It's similar to what you're talking about because like they're all basically NPCs.
Right.
And they die.
Well, I think you should put that one in your rotation, but
hit me with it. I mean, I've got a massive novel coming up, but let's finish our thing.
Yeah, absolutely. So the rest of this, I think, is kind of like dumb. I mean, like good for them, but also it's kind of dumb. So, you know, they give the gallery to Feyre, tell her to like pay it forward, give the money to a nonprofit that supports artists. Great. We did that. And then we're checking on the camps and all of that. And that was pretty much just like, you know, we got to mention it again to remind people that it's a thing.
Yeah.
Nothing really happened in that chapter.
Right. And then we go back to we go back to their like, oh yeah, I'm teaching now. I'm like, bitch, what are you teaching?
Yeah. Then we're like, time jump, art class. We're teaching art to children, finger painting, because she could at least do that. And then we have 28, which is like Rhys shows up to be like the boyfriend of the year, to be like, congrats, your first class, how was it, babes? And then they just have like a quiet little moment where they're talking about how much they love each other. And this, I don't want to like shit on it or blow through it too quickly, because it genuinely is really lovely. I love it.
It is beautiful. It's just not the same as everything else. So, but it's beautiful.
It is beautiful. I love it, but it's like clearly we are getting to a point, which is the end of the book. Versus like something like this, they kind of already had this conversation while they were doing it in chapter 22, and it was done much better in that chapter.
There was already a peak, and then we try to peak again, and we can't peak like that twice.
I mean, Rhys can peak as many times as he needs to. That's for sure. But
he's quietly a solid peaker. I'll say that.
Yeah.
This last scene reminded me of the epilogue of La La Land.
Yeah.
Where you're watching them like raise a little girl, and Emma Stone is just running around. Another book. Wow, my brother says in YouTube. Everyone, this is at Found in Japan. This is my older brother who's also on the channel sometimes.
Hi, William.
He doesn't read, but knows 2 to 3 languages.
Hey.
We just talked about sex, baby.
You and me.
We're apparently, by the way, speaking of another book, we are jumping into A Court of Silver Flames, which I don't like that we're changing the naming convention. And like Emily complained, ew, I kind of hate it.
I know, right? Now you hate it. See, like you hate it now. It's solid. All the other ones are solid. And then we have the like sides of the mass that overflow onto the sides. Why, book publishers? Why do you do this to me? Like, don't make your books different sizes and don't do this shit.
So, Emily, you get to yell at me because
I love yelling at you.
I went ahead and read that last little bit in the blue book.
I thought you said you weren't going to do that.
I lied. And I'll tell you what, the part that I read, I was like, oh, the author agrees with me. And we'll save that for next time because the author agreed with what I had said. Because sometimes people need to get their ass kicked. That's all I'll say.
And that well, I did not read through to the preview, look, so I don't know of what you speak.
That doesn't mean physically. It can also mean, hey, you get to go through adversity now. That's also getting your ass kicked. Oh, hey, Philly, what's happening? Oh, the original Bad Chaser. Also, we get a brand new map.
Ooh.
Which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
I think it's funny they put the wall on here still, as if it's still there. But
that's where it was.
It separates territories, which is fine.
Yeah, it's very important.
But going all the way back, I love this actually. Way better than that goofy. This map is so much better.
Well, it's like much more. Yeah, well, no, it's kind of all the same. I mean, all of the same places are there, but yeah, it is a nicer, cooler, and there's upgraded like version.
There's a lot of different things. Okay, so William also said in the chat, I can make sentence good.
That was your brother talking about.
Yeah, well, yeah, I think it's hilarious.
Languages. Yeah, he can speak in 3 languages. And
he also counts to 3 in both hands like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And he's done it since we were kids. He does 3 like this.
Doing this is hard.
I do. What do I do? I do this and this.
Mm-hmm.
So my right hand I do this, and in my left hand I do this. Yeah. So anyway, in that little section, they talk about when Nesta is invited to the group in front of the rest of them, and is like, they're like, yo, you get to go train now. And I'm like, yeah, because she needs to get her ass kicked a little bit. And so
Yeah.
the author agreed with me when I said it out loud.
Yeah.
Like, she just needs to get her ass kicked. It's okay. It's fine.
I
This
just
is part of the
also need you to know that your brother William is on the YouTube, but Captain Hank is in my TikTok. So your other brother is also joining us. It is a Haynes family reunion.
Hey, we love it. Hey, we love it. Hank, how many headshots did you get? 0, 2, 3, none?
Oh my
What are we
gosh,
talking about?
bless him.
Hey,
Bless him.
he works hard. He's good. He's a good dude.
So yeah, so we are in a new one. You did read the first little preview bit, so
Not much of it.
yeah, so you kind of know at least we're gonna have to deal with the Nesta of it all. So spoiler alert, not spoiler alert because you already read the preview. This is Nesta's book. This book about Nesta. So I've gone through, and also it is girthier than the other books in many ways that you'll find out. But I have sectioned and part and parceled it out so that we will know how many chapters we will, or series or sessions that we will have to get through this. And we're going to do this in 13.
Wow. Okay.
And I wore my Taylor Swift shirt to celebrate it. We're doing this in 13 sections.
Right. This book actually doesn't feel that big in my hand.
Tell me about it.
Don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, so I mean, this is probably going to be, I think we already chatted about it. This one is let me see what we're ending on. We're going to end on page
we didn't chat about
751. 751. So this, I think, is going to win for the longest book you've read.
751. It's either this one or the final Harry Potter book.
Oh, okay. I don't have a physical copy to spot check that right now. So.
Me either. William, do you have Harry Potter behind you? What do you? How many pages is it? Are you even home? You might be at work. You should be working if you're supposed to be. He lives in Japan. People, he might actually be at work. But I know he's got he's Harry Potter in a bookshelf behind him, so he might have the final book, and he could just quickly tell us.
We could also ask Liz, because I know Liz has many a copy around her as well.
Oh, right. Liz, can you give us the page count? Okay, so I don't know who this person is in TikTok, but I'm a shout out the original Bad WX Chaser.
Okay.
I don't think that's Liz. Liz was in there earlier because she couldn't hear you, and then she came back to you, obviously, because she doesn't like me.
That's not true.
It's Miss. how what do we Mr. What do we call your husband? Mr.
Smut Oracle.
How was Mr. Smut Oracle's week this week? Pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It was pretty good this week. He we've been doing a lot of traveling, so we're gonna do another. The longest Harry Potter is 870 pages. Says Liz in the comments, because Liz is the champion.
Thank you, Liz.
Thank you, Liz.
So that's the longest book I've ever read.
All right, well,
800 pages.
We'll top it. We'll top it when we get you to read Crescent City.
Nah, I'm all right.
You're gonna read Crescent City.
I'm no one's puppet. But
oh, by the way, it was Order of the Phoenix is the longest one.
I am so sorry, but I absolutely hate when that shit happens. I'll go tell you, we'll be playing video games with my brother and dad, and Hank will get frustrated. All right, we're done, and I'm like, buddy, I'm not your puppet. I'm gonna play as long as I fucking want. Quit saying that. You're done. You can't handle it. I'm fine. No one's puppet.
Well, I will try to find a way to make sure that it is your idea. I'm really good at it, just like all women. So,
hey, did you notice that there's a lot more M dashes in her writing?
Sorry. Crescent City is not unofficially the next book. But I don't know. Meg, what do you think? Do you think we should just keep going with SJM and go into Crescent City? Although technically he really should read Throne of Glass first. He should have read Throne of Glass before we even did this. But
so if you do you have it in front of you? Can you do me a favor when you get a chance?
Hopefully.
What were you gonna say? I didn't mean to interrupt you. That was terrible.
A favor. What kind of favor?
So I was talking about M dashes. Can you go to the final section of the blue book?
Yeah.
On the first page, there's like 4 M dashes. It looks like AI wrote it. Like it even reads that way now that I think about it.
I mean, there's 2 in there.
Yeah, but there's 2 more than there should be. There's another one.
Oh, and then you turn the page and there's like 3 on the next page.
Yeah, there's 4.
Technically 5 in the first 2 pages.
Yeah, that's a lot.
It is a lot.
No one actually writes like that. That's not real life.
I mean, here's the thing. I do, and I had to stop because of AI, and that makes me really mad.
You did not like, oh, this is where an M dash goes. You did not do that.
No, I do. I write with M dashes. I always have. I also write with the proper like conjunction, however, semicolon, continue. Like,
okay, cool. Do you also put double spaces after every period?
No, because you don't have to do that because of the.
My Harvard friend disagrees. My Harvard friend who gets paid a lot of money to be a lawyer is like, I was like, why are you putting double spaces behind a period? She's like, because that's how you write. And I'm like,
no.
Oh, God.
Actually, do you want me to throw down some history on your Harvard friend? The reason
I don't care. I'll be honest with you.
The reason why
I wanted to get a win, and then I was done. So
the reason why there are 2 spaces after a period is because the old micro word processors required it. It is not the way it is anymore. So you do not need to have 2 spaces after the sentence.
Listen,
but Oxford commas still important. Semicolons with the conjunction followed by a comma, also important. And M dashes, when used properly, are super sexy, which I've been using them that way since middle school. But now I can't because of AI.
Let's have this discussion real quick. Oxford comma is necessary when it's necessary. That's most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. If you are going to say, I'm going to have turkey, mac, and cheese, you don't need it.
No, because mac and cheese is one word.
So, turkey,
it's one
mac
thing.
and cheese, right?
It's correct. A listing. Yes.
Correct. But if you're an 8-year-old and you're learning it for the first time, you're like, well, why isn't there a comma after mac? Because it's like it's right there when you're talking about red, blue, and yellow. Why not? Red,
because they're different things.
Correct. But it says, hey, there's 2 flags up there and they're red, blue, and yellow. That's all. You don't need a comma there sometimes because there are 2 flags and one of them is red and the other one is blue and yellow. So
correct.
Right.
It depends.
Exactly. It's very,
on context.
Punctuation is important is what I'm saying.
Correct.
And people who are like, oh, you don't need the Oxford comma, I want to rip them in half because it's important.
It is important. I love a good semicolon. I love a good colon.
I don't know. I love a good colon too, especially, never mind. What are we doing? Yeah.
I love punctuation. I'm a nerd. I have a degree in communication. Sorry. So I get really nerdy about
me too.
These kinds of things.
Public relations. So I type like I speak. But I also speak differently to different audiences. So
I feel you.
All right. So what was the page we're going to?
Yes. Your first homework assignment in A Court of Silver Flames. You shall read from the beginning to... I think it's through chapter 3. Yes, through chapter 3. So you shall stop on page 51 in ye old paperback.
Thank you.
So 51.
So on Friday, I will be getting a procedure done.
Oh, your ACL situation?
Yeah. So I want to try to get this in before that because I have zero idea what mobility is going to look like after that. I have some idea, right? But like I could progress faster or slower than other people. So if you don't mind, like Wednesday or Thursday, that'd be great. Probably not.
What about Thursday. Tomorrow night? What about tomorrow?
I can't do tomorrow night. So
can't do tomorrow.
Tuesday?
No, wait. Yeah, Tuesday night. Sorry, my husband's going out of town. I was trying to figure out when he would be out of town. So yeah, Tuesday we'll work. We'll do
We did
Tuesday.
it on a Tuesday. Okay, we're gonna do Tuesday, the first section of A Court of Silver Flames. Be there or be
Mm-hmm.
square. We're gonna have lots of jokes and riddles and me trying to decipher how much I like or dislike Nesta Archeron.
And I will too, because again, we're now in the situation that I have not reread, and I was doing a lot of stuff in life while I was reading this the first time. It was not a great time for me. So I am actually really interested to do this reread and to see if I feel differently than I did a couple
I'm
years ago.
interested to see how this looks without um, a war in the background.
Yeah.
Because even in the first book, there was war in the background.
Stuff was a brewing. Yeah, stuff was a brewing.
Meg, we're excited to. Sorry you caught astray. I have an old joke with my buddies about women named Megan. That's essentially all guys have an ex-girlfriend named Megan. Just like all girls have an ex-boyfriend named Jeff.
I don't.
Or
Nobody
Josh.
has an ex-boyfriend. I do have an ex named Josh.
Or Josh, Jeff or Josh. So
and Jonathan and Jake. I actually had to think about like a J name for a while there.
Mine is hard K's.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Katie,
yeah,
Kelly,
right.
Kimberly, Kelsey,
You're right.
Kaylee.
You're right. You're right. You're right.
There's like
You're right.
It there for the span of 5 or 6 years. It was just hard K after 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 hard K.
There were not that many. There were not that many. To be clear, because I was there for a lot of them, and there was not that many.
But hey, to be frank, there were a lot though, and only one of them is blocked. So
only one of them is blocked from your social media, so that's good.
Yeah, only one.
None of mine are blocked from my social media. However, I did just find out that one of them is having to report to federal prison, so they'll be blocked from all social media for quite some time.
Congrats! I'm so sorry to hear that. Congrats to your life-changing event.
Oh, how fun. So that's kind of what we're doing. So I guess if you're trying to wrap it.
Tuesday 9:30. Be there.
Tuesday 9:30. And if you like this content, you can always like and subscribe and follow and do all the crap.
The Smut Oracle, the Kitchen Couch, we're everywhere, and we are somewhere. So take care and later, taters.
Peace.